Alright guys, this is my 55-gallon community tank. I've been making lots of videos on my 40-gallon new tank, and I wanted to do an update on this tank. Now just real quick for anyone that hasn't seen this tank much, the hardware I use is two fluvels. One's a U4, one's a U3. Really awesome filters. Really don't need two of them in this tank, but I had two. I had the three sitting around, so might as well use it rather than just have it sitting doing nothing. And then really love this heater, Fluval E series I believe. I forget if I got the 2 or 300 watt, but awesome heaters, and they're very well protected. I put one new fish in since I showed last time, and it's a little angelfish. Angelfish are pretty cool, just how they move. They seem to glide through the water without even moving their fins very much. We'll see it more when I feed them. But they move really, really oddly. It's pretty cool. And then we have the butterfly fish, which I made a video on recently. He's awesome. And some plotties. There's a gudgeon. Somebody's been nipping a bit of tails. I think it's the gourami, because he had a little bit of tail nip before I threw in the angel. So hopefully the gudgeon does okay and doesn't get picked on too much more. Had this red-tailed shark for about 2 years now. He was pretty small when I got him. Now he's pretty large. And then this guy's like a Sarbet Tetra or something like that. And had him for a couple of years as well, over 2 years as well. Then there's a loach somewhere, and there's a couple snails. So let's just go ahead and throw in some food so we can see them all being active. The butterfly fish goes right up to the surface and tries to start biting at the food usually. Probably see him doing that in a second. I fed him little live crickets, but he goes up and he tries to get that flake food as well. If there's a big piece, he'll go after the big piece. So it's good that he eats that, because some butterfly fish won't eat flake food, but looks like he's accustomed to that, so he'll never starve. Even if I don't get him insects for a while, he can eat that flake food. I also throw in frozen bloodworms and mysis shrimp and other things from time to time. There's that angelfish. You'll see it's just real interesting how they move, because it seems like they're putting very little effort into moving. Sometimes he'll dart like 6 inches forward super quick without barely moving anything. Right now it looks like he's moving his tail and stuff a little bit, but it's just real interesting to me how they move. There's a loach somewhere. Oh, there he is. He's always going around. He hides a lot, but he's interesting to watch because he's not scared. He's not like a hider, not worried about me standing out here, but that's just in their nature to kind of hide a lot. So when there's food out and other times when he's searching around, he's buzzing around the tank pretty quick and interestingly. What's over here? Whoa. Wow, I forgot about this guy. This is a Plecostomus, which I completely forgot I had in here. You have to be very careful with Plecostomuses. I've had this guy 2 years, and look how small he is. He's smaller than the red-tailed shark. Standard Plecostomuses they usually sell at pet stores, just the standard generic ones that like are all over the place. Those guys can get like over a foot long. They get huge. So you really don't want to get a Plecostomus unless you have like a 100+ gallon tank. Or, I forget the name of this guy, but I looked up different Plecostomuses. The species we have right here, his max size is only about 4 inches. So as you can see, I've had him 2 years and he's only like 2 inches long. So he might almost be fully grown. He's 2 years old. But I'm really happy I saw that guy. He hides really good. I haven't seen him for forever, and now he just moved a little bit behind that log and I can't even see him anymore. So that's amazing. Pretty happy he's still in there. Oh, now he just went down back there. I knew I put him in there a couple years ago and I just hadn't seen him in so long. I kind of just assumed that something happened to him, but that's really cool. So again, be careful with Plecos. If you're going to get a Pleco, look up the different species. I ordered him online, so I had more variety to choose from because I made fish orders online before. Pet shops often don't have tons of different types, but just be really careful with Plecos because the standard ones they sell could get humongous. So just wanted to do a little update. I think we covered most of the fish in here. And great tank. It does real good. It's been set up for a couple years now, and I've put in an extra fish here or there. Like I said, the gourami and the angel are both fairly new. But and so is the butterfly fish actually. But some of the guys have been in here for 2+ years, like I talked about. That Gudgeon's been in here, and that other guy that I talked about. Both of them been in here for like 2 years plus. So, just wanted to show an update on this tank. Have any questions, let me know. Happy fish keeping. We'll see y'all later.